This is just like their competition performance. And Mr. Hawes like very politely asked me, if you just want to make sure you finish straight. So yeah, for sure. Because I thought it was gonna be an anthem.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it today because of homecoming.
Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to Duncan Demon Football. We are live here at Halliburton Stadium, and it is homecoming tonight for the Duncan Demons. I'm Rob Harvey along with Cody Wade, and we are excited to be here. It's Friday night, and more excitingly, we are back at home after a two-game road trip, Cody, we've been on. We went to Mac last week and Piedmont the week before last. Good to be back at Halliburton Stadium, and it is homecoming night, so a lot of things going on tonight. And we got game 2 of our district play, and we have the Midwest City Bombers rolling into town tonight. And this is a game, Cody, very important game. Duncan dropped to 0-1 in district last week with the loss to Lawton Mac. Bombers come in here 2-2. They're 1-0 in district. They beat Altus last week. So this is a big game. The Demons need to figure out a way to pull this one off to stay competitive in this district.
Yeah, no, for sure, Rob. It is a big game. It is a big game, Rob. The second district game here at Halliburton Stadium, where we are facing the Midwest City Bombers. And last week against Lawton MacArthur, I did see a lot of good from Duncan, and I also saw some bad. But it's things that we can fix, and it's an opportunity to get here tonight, back at home in start this second game of district play and hopefully get back onto the into the win column and get us a win and get back to 1-4.
Absolutely, this is a big-time important game for the Demons. Midwest City, they lost their first couple games to Carl Albert and Dell City, 40-13. Carl Albert beat them, and 53-14. Dell City won that game against the Bombers, and then Putnam City North. The Bombers were able to get their first win of the season against Putnam City North, 31-13. And then last week they beat Altus 55-6. So it's Midwest City started off their season losing 2 games in a row, and then they've also they've gotten on a 2-game winning streak here lately.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they're singing, Cody. Let's pause for that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We missed that. I didn't realize that they were singing. We were expecting the band to perform. Looked down there and seen the choir down there, and our camera guy wasn't. Chisholm's down there chasing cameras right now. He's trying to fix stuff, so he wasn't over there. My apologies. We'll get back to what we were talking about. Demons haven't made their way out yet, but it is homecoming night. And this is the first time Midwest City has played in Duncan since the 70s. And this is a game that, we were not used to playing Midwest City. They just joined back in Duncan's district last year. And it's been one of them rivalries that's kind of renewed. They played a lot back in the 70s and 60s, back when they were in the same class. But now they've kind of rekindled that. Last year, Duncan went to Midwest City and lost that game. It was actually a pretty good game in the first half. But, this is Midwest City coming to Halliburton Stadium for the first time since the 70s. And they got a pretty good team, Cody. They're going to be full of athletes. They've got a good defense, and Duncan is going to – it's more the same. The last 4 games have been teams full of athletes. So these guys are going to come in. I think that from what I can understand, they've got a really strong running game.
Yeah, no, Rob. They're very athletic. They were a really strong running team last year when we went to Midwest City, and we expect nothing less. I watched a little bit of their highlights earlier today, and they are a very run-heavy team. They like to pound it. And they like to utilize their athleticism and their all the athletes that they do have at tailback. And I'm not sure if you covered this. I was getting my headset ready, but we think that Midwest City's quarterback might be out tonight, so we could possibly be facing their backup quarterback. So that's always a plus for any kind of team that is facing a good quarterback, him being out. And Duncan can hopefully utilize that and take advantage. And it's a big game, Rob. Duncan's 0-4. you'd like to get back in that win column and get back to winning. And the beginning of the schedule has been brutal for Duncan. These upcoming games, it looks to be in our favor. We got Noble coming up, and then I'm not sure in this particular order, but we got Altus, Ardmore, Elgin, El Reno, and those are winnable games. That's a lot of those games we have circled on the schedule. When you face Guthrie and Piedmont and at the beginning of the season, it's just tough. This is a young team, and Duncan looks to get back on track here against Midwest City and hopefully get back in that win column.
Trying to get the captains here, Cody, and there's a couple of guys down there with the numbers. I don't know who 80 and 34.
80 is Nathan Channel. Yeah, 80 we know for sure is Nathan Channel. He changed his number this year. You said 34.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, he's not on our schedule or on our roster, sorry. But Cooper Kelly for sure, and Nathan Channel, and number 36, Landon Dean.
Yep, Landon Dean.
Okay. Yep, sorry, we don't have number 34's number right here in front of us. So if anybody knows that number, you can contact us hopefully through text or on our Facebook or YouTube page and let us know who that is.
$34. That is Theo Carvalho Rodriguez.
Yeah, Theo.
He's one of the punters, so he's a senior this year, and he's also one of the guys that has changed his number a couple times.
Yeah, I
think we had him at 33 at the beginning.
Yeah, he's the exchange student that lives with Amber and Isaac Molina.
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Cool.
Also, he came in last year and was a big part in the soccer team. He helped the soccer team go on their playoff run. I got a chance to see him, so good to see him out there as a captain.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
For the Demons tonight. And there we go. We got the –
I'm not sure who won it, but it did look like Duncan is going to receive first.
All right, so the Demons will take over first. And we do want to thank all of our game sponsors. We want to thank Hope Builds Construction. This game is brought to you by Hope Builds Construction and New Hope Baptist. We want to be sure and thank both of those places for their sponsorship. Tonight is a whiteout here at Halliburton Stadium. As you can see, a perfect picture there of the student section, all decked out in white. That's pretty cool. Homecoming week. This is always a big celebration for Duncan. I can't believe it's already homecoming week, Cody. This year is just flying by. But here comes the Demons. They're making their way down the spirit line, led by the Screaming Demon with the black smoke. That looks pretty cool, black and red smoke coming out of the back of it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Got a chance to catch up with Coach Terry earlier today, and he was pretty confident, and the practices went pretty well this week. He said, we didn't have any unexpected injuries. Everybody's back and healthy. Of course,
Good.
Evan Houghton is still out, and we're going to miss him in the linebacker position, but as far as we know, and it looks like Sawyer's good, Chris is good. Preston had a great game last week. Good to get him involved in the offense.
The Bulldozer.
The Bulldozer. There you go. We was trying to find a name for him, and that's going to be perfect right there.
That's one his dad gave us. So
that's the one we got to use then. Demons in their black unis. That always looks cool on homecoming night. So Duncan last week, turnovers and penalties plagued the Demons. That really was what kept the Demons from crawling back into that game. There was points. Duncan actually had the lead last week at one point. Yeah. Got it to a 10-point lead, or they was down 10 points in the third quarter. Turnovers and penalties just absolutely killed the Demons last week. You're going to have to clean those up this week to stay competitive with this athletic team. Yeah,
it's kind of been the story so far, Rob. Just turnovers and penalties, and man, we got a new coach, new coaching staff. These kids are learning. It's a young team. We started a lot of sophomores last week. That's just going to, practice and reps, and that's just going to, fix itself eventually. If Duncan can clean that up, this will be a competitive game. I feel like Duncan could be in any game if you clean that stuff up. But that just goes with, if, ands, and buts. Mm-hmm. But hopefully tonight, if Duncan can clean that up, we'll have a good game tonight.
Demons all set to receive. They'll receive first, and like we talked about, this is the team that made some small strides last week. We actually did see some improvement in the offense and the defensive side. It's hard to overcome those penalties, and it's hard to overcome those turnovers for sure, especially when you're playing. I mean, Duncan's first. This is their 5th game. It's been brutal. Here's the kickoff. We are underway on homecoming night. It's a wide out, and it bounces off the return man, but he was in the end zone. And, man, it's going to be hard for me to see these numbers, these red numbers on these black jerseys. But that was I couldn't see his number. I think it was Jay.
It was Jason Courtmeyer.
He's the one
18.
that's usually back there.
Yeah, Rob, if you don't mind, I'll read off these offensive starters real quick. We got quarterback Sawyer Rice, sophomore. Number 7, Landon Holthouse, senior. Number 8, Tavian Holland, running back, sophomore. Number 11, Sincere Young, junior. Number 13, Chris Couts is a senior. We got Boston White, number 14, sophomore. Jason Courtmeyer, number 18, sophomore. Corbin Wade, sophomore, number 54. 56, Caden Cogburn. He's a senior, center. 58, Onyx Mayfield, right guard. He's a sophomore. Walter Rhodes, number 64, sophomore. Number 70, Jackson Kahn, senior. Number 80, Nathan Channel, tight end, senior.
That's your starting lineup for the Duncan Demon offense. We'll get the defense starting lineup to you whenever they go on defense. Help me remember that, Cody. I say that every week, and we never get that out there.
I was trying to spit that out fast before they blew the whistle down there. So.
Yeah. Well, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
The Demons are on the field. We got 5 receivers on the field. Man is coming in motion. And we got a flag right off the bat, and that's going to be a false start. As the man was coming in motion, I guess somebody on the other side might have moved. I was watching the line. I didn't see a lineman move.
I didn't see either, Rob.
I think it must have been one of the receivers. That's going to back them up. Unfortunately, you're starting out 5 yards in the hole. So everybody's set now. We're going to have a handoff to Couts, and he's going to get back. Really probably got some of the yardage back, but not much.
Yeah, that looked like he was met in the hole by number 38, Keywan Landrum. So, yeah, backed us up a little bit there.
2nd down and 13. Man coming in motion. Rice is looking to throw to Boston White. He overshoots Boston White. He's running out to the outside, and he can't find him. And that's going to be incomplete, bring up a 3rd down and 13.
Yeah, Boston there, he just kind of ran a route there in the flats, and it just kind of soared or sailed on Sawyer there, and as it left his hand, and it overthrew him and for an incomplete pass.
3rd down and 13 coming up. Same formation for the Demons. Here comes the blitz. Chris Couts gets the screen pass, and they are on him immediately, and they're going to back him up and lose some more yardage out of that screen. And that didn't go anywhere. The Bombers were ready for that one.
Yeah, that's a screen pass that we ran to Chris last week, Rob, and it was very successful. Chris had 2 big gains on that same play, and number 44, Ross Jones, saw it the whole way, made the play, and that stalls this drive out for a 4th down. Unfortunately,
the Demons lost some yardage on that, so now we're going to be set to punt. Alex Delgado back there. And the Bombers are going to almost for sure get really good field position out of this. Cooper Kelly has to come on. Play clock's down to 5. Got to get this one off in a hurry. There's going to be another penalty. Demons might have to burn a timeout. I think they didn't get it off. And that's going to be a delay of game, so that'll back them up even further.
Yeah, it's just not a good start, Rob. We get a penalty right off the bat on the first play before it could even start, and then we got to send a guy out because we only have 10 men on the field. And it's like, do you want to use the timeout right off the bat? No, just take the yards, let our punter do his job and punt that ball back and see if he can, get Midwest City back in their own territory.
2 penalties already for the Demons just on the opening drive. And that's the kind of things we were talking about that just sets the Demons back, and you just don't need that kind of stuff. It really hurts the flow of the game, and hopefully the Demons can get everything settled down. It's the first opening drive, still got some nerves going. High snap, Delgado's got to get it off, and he does. It's a line drive. It's going to roll out of his whoop. It's going to roll, stay inbounds, and it'll be dead at about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, no, he got a favorable bounce there, Rob. We're still back in they're going to take the ball in Duncan's territory to start off, so it's great field position for Midwest City here. We were punting out of our own end zone, but yeah, it's just not a good start so far. The nerves are going there. It's just mental mistakes. If they can just clean it up, slow down, think. They'll get back on track and they'll be fine.
Bombers roll out their starting offense on the field, and we're yet to see who the quarterback's going to be. Looks like it's going to be Lincoln King, and he's going to hand this off to his running back, and he gashes the Demons and gets out to the 35.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good gain right there by Midwest City, and Cooper Kelly, a name that we will be calling a lot tonight. He's I'd assume, the leading tackler for this Duncan defense, and he makes the first tackle of the game for Duncan.
So you were right. We heard that Colston was going to be out of this game, and King is under center. That was Woody with the carry. Woody gets another carry. He picks up the first down.
Let's see. I'm trying to get some numbers, Rob. I think Jason Courtmeyer, Preston Brull, and a couple other Demons there on the tackle.
Starting lineup here for the Duncan Demons real quick. Sawyer Rice is out there at cornerback. Cooper Kelly, linebacker. Sincere Young is playing corner. Boston White, safety. Jackson Polk, safety. Jason Courtmeyer, linebacker. Here's the play to the outside, stretching the Demon defense. Missed a tackle in the backfield, drove him out of bounds. Jason Courtmeyer at linebacker. Preston Brull playing on the end. Deacon Clark on the other end. Eric Riza makes up a part of the defensive line with Garrett Henry and Israel Trujillo.
Good job by Cooper Kelly, kind of slowing down the ball carrier there. Jason Courtmeyer comes in to finish off the play to make the tackle.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 here for the Bombers, and they have the ball in Demon territory at the 29. So far, it's just been real run heavy. We kind of expected that. 3 in the backfield with King, and I think we got a flag, false start on the Bombers.
I think it's on Duncan, Rob. Well,
okay. I think the white hat.
Okay, I saw. Okay.
Midwest City was clapping like it was on Duncan, but
right. I seen one of our guys jump, but I think he was reacting to Midwest City. So sorry.
That's right.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take it. 2nd down and 12 on the 34 now. King's got 3 in the backfield. He's going to hand it off. Some misdirection.
Oh, good job.
Good job. Good read there by the Demon defense.
Wow, a lot of fakes going on, Rob. I had to kind of settle in and see who had the ball there. Right. But number 51, Eric Ariza, comes in and makes the big stop for Duncan. That even backs him up more. That makes it 3rd and 19.
Bombers going backwards here. This is what we wanted to see. They had great field position. A lot of running backs in the backfield. The Bombers try to confuse you. They really want to use this running game. They used 3 of them. They used Jalen Woody, Darian Rogers, and Lavaletti, however you say his last name.
Sounds good.
And coming in motion, going to screen pass to him. Looks like he's going to throw it downfield. He's got a man open. Oh, it goes in and out of his hands. And that's going to go incomplete and bring up 4th down.
Gosh, that was a good it was a backwards pass to number 6, Darian Rogers, and boy, he aired it out. He threw a good one right there on the money. And the wide receiver for Midwest City, I did not get a number. He got behind the Demon defenders there, and gosh, he had it right on his fingertips. Yeah, I mean, he tried to pull it in, but luckily he didn't, and that's going to make it 4th and long.
Yeah, I think it came out whenever he was going to the ground because he got his fingertips just on it.
It would have been an unbelievable catch.
It would have been. Did have some separation downfield, so the Bombers trying some trick plays early on the Demons, and it didn't work. King's looks like he's gonna stay out, and I think Coach Terry is gonna call a timeout to sort this out because they're going to go for it here, 4th and 19. So this is a big one. You got to buckle in, and you don't want them to pick up this first down. Looked like they were going to go on a good drive. Demon defense is kind of buckled in. So I don't blame Coach Terry for calling a timeout here.
No, this is a big down. It's going to be 4th and long, 4th and 19. This team is surely capable of busting out a big play right here. So you kind of want to talk about it and just see what your options are here. Kind of, do you play like a prevent or, what are they going to do here? So it makes it 4th and 19. It's a big play. You want to, hopefully hold them here. I assume they're going to pass it. Obviously, it's 4th and long. So if you can hold them right here to an incomplete pass or just something short, get the ball back, Duncan will have great field position.
Thing about this team is, 4th and 19 is usually a passing down, and I'm sure they'll look at the defense, see how far they play off. They could, you never know about this team. They could run it, but you're right. You just got to keep them from getting 19 yards. Here we go, 4th down and 19. 4 receivers on the field. King looking to throw, floats one up in the air. He's got a man. Oh my goodness, right over Sincere Young. And I tell you what, that was just I thought Sincere was going to get a hand on it. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Bombers.
Yeah, Sincere, he hesitated. I really don't know what was going through his head there, but he stopped for a second. And if he just runs with that receiver and keeps going, it'll be an incomplete pass. So it's just a mental lapse for him, mental mistake. He just needs to keep his head up and move on to offense and let's get the ball back.
Yeah, I think that he thought he had a hand on it. That's why Sincere kind of stopped.
He kind of stopped.
But they went for it. They went for it all right there on that play, and it worked for them.
Yep.
Extra point is set, and it looks like it is good. So Bombers take a 7-0 lead over the Demons. We'll take us a quick timeout. We'll be right back with more Duncan football.
I'd like to recognize Jessica Clayton, our new Special Ed Director for Duncan Public Schools. She's come in as a new director and has just been so professional, has built relationships with families and teachers and staff, and is just doing a great job for our district.
I want to recognize Coach Ashton Cooper today.
All right, we're back. After a 6-play drive, ended up in a 41-yard touchdown pass. The Bombers take a 7-0 lead on the Demons. Demons had them in a 4th and 19 situation. Everything looked good for the Demons to get the Bombers off the field, and they struck heavy in the end zone. Here's the kickoff, and it's going to go into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Yeah, I thought Sincere Young was in good position there, Cody. The way he turned around and looked at the ball, I thought we was going to have a batted down ball. And then it just went right outside of his hands. So we'll have to adjust on that. Yeah. Clearly the Bombers are going to be able to throw the ball just as well as they can run it. And we kind of expected that. We knew this was going to be a team that comes in, they're athletic. This used to be a 6A team. 2 years ago they was in 6A. They've moved down to 5A.
I think they still are a 6A team.
We was watching them warm up out there, and they have way more players than Duncan. Well, it looked like it did, but
yeah, they do.
Here we go. Demons going to start out on the 20. Let's see if they can get some offense going this second drive. They didn't have much luck the first time. Man comes on late. Sawyer with the handoff to Chris Couts, and he's going to take it right up the middle for about a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, this Midwest City defense, they are keyed in on the run game for Duncan so far. I feel like this is a game where we're going to have to utilize Sawyer's arm a lot if we're going to stay in this game. But so far, we've had no running room.
That has pretty much been the case for every team that has Duncan has faced. They key on Chris Couts. There's another handoff, and they get him in the backfield. Just Bombers everywhere back there. Chris had no room to run.
Yeah, and number 80, Khalid Grant comes in, sophomore, makes a big stop. Yeah, they're just keyed in on Chris Couts, and it's just so far this run game has not worked yet for Duncan. It's just going to have to be a, we're gonna have to air the ball out, Rob. I think if we're going to want to move the ball any.
They are definitely moving up close in the box. They have nobody playing deep, and it's 3rd down and 12. Rice is looking, trying to get out of the pocket, and he gets sacked way back at the 10, and there was no one downfield to throw to. Rice really didn't have much time anyway to get the ball out of his hands. The pocket collapsed on him quickly.
Yeah, he had way too much pressure coming. He had a couple seconds there, but they were wanting to throw the ball deep, and by the time he could even think about throwing it deep, he had a bunch of bombers in his face. He had to take off and try to run, and it just didn't work out for him. Ended up being a loss, makes it 4th and 18.
Delgado punting out of his end zone for the 2nd straight time. And the
ball.
Bombers they fumble the return, but pick it up and get a good return back down to the 30, driven out of bounds, but there's a flag on the field. Boy, look there for a second. I thought we was going to have a chance at it. He just got it back quickly.
Yeah, that ball was on the ground. They had a big chance to either jump on it or blow him up. And as soon as he picked it up, he was off, but looks like he's probably coming back.
That's going to be a block in the back on the Bombers, so that will erase the return, and that's going to put them right, looks like midfield. That's exactly where they're going to put them, just about the 49, still in Demon territory. So the Bombers still with good field position. The Demons having to punt twice out of their own end zone, but last time the Demon defense was on the field, they were able to get the Bombers into 4th and 19, and after that, the Bombers struck them with the 41-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if the Demons can back them up a little bit more. 2 men in the backfield with King, and there's a handoff to number 34, stretching it out. Oh, just missed him in the backfield. Looked like he was going to have a tackle for a loss, and the running back just stayed on his feet.
Yeah, Jason Courtmeyer was back there. He missed the tackle, tried to slow him down a little bit, and gosh, I wish I could pronounce this guy's name, number 34 from Midwest City, but I'm going to refrain from even trying. But,
yeah.
No, good.
Jaheim Muhammad.
Muhammad. Yeah, it's spelled a little different. But
Well, it's 3. They have so many running backs back there. So many guys, so many different guys get the ball. King's going to look. He's throwing. He's going to take with this one deep. He's got a man that closed in on him fast, and they're going to throw a flag there. It looked like that we just had a little bit of a bump as the ball was getting to him, and that's going to be a pass interference on the Demons.
yeah, I like the coverage from Boston White there. If he just snaps his head around and, just acknowledges the ball, I think they hold that flag, but he had his hands up. He was all into the wide receiver space, and since he didn't snap his head around and look for the ball, they're going to throw that every time. But I do like the coverage. I like him, being on his man and not letting him run free. And boy, this quarterback, he's a lefty. He's the backup, and he's got a pretty good arm. He's aired it out 3 times now, and all 3 passes were pretty good.
Yeah, that pass was going to be a little bit short. The receiver was making his way back to the ball. That's when the pass interference happened. Boston was actually in good coverage. 1st down and 10. Handoff to Muhammad to the outside, and he drags the Demons down after about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, this number 34, Muhammad, he's a pretty good runner. They're stacked. They got 3 or 4 guys that they can just hand the ball right off to and trust them to get the job done. And so far, their run game has been pretty solid.
Well, they're mixing it in nicely. They're mixing in run and pass. It's not allowing the Demons to really focus on one. And every time they run, it's at least 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. King with 2 in the backfield. He's got 3 on this side, and he's going to hand this one off. A big hole to Woody, and he gets it just short of the 15.
Yeah, Rob, Jalen Woody with the carry there. Looked like he got a. Well, it was a big 1st down game.
Yeah.
I think he got about 12, maybe more. But no, they've got a number of guys that can hand the ball off to.
First down and 10. Ball at the 17 for the Bombers. Demons, I think they just, I don't know if it's going to be false start or if we jumped.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys moving
I
down
seen one of
there.
our guys cross the line, but I don't know if it was because of the false start or not. Hopefully it's on the Bombers.
Yeah, hopefully he was
Yep,
baited.
it's going to be false start on
Okay.
the Bombers. So that'll be their second penalty
Yeah.
of this quarter. Demons have had 3. 4:47 left in the first. The whole game's been played on that end of the field, Cody. We have not got on the other side of the 50 yet because just the poor field position the Demons have been put in. That'll be first down and 15. Backed it up to the 22. Same formation for the Bombers. King's going to hand this one off. He's going to stretch it to the outside. Finds a hole, but he's tackled by Jackson Pogue.
Yeah, good job by Jackson hanging on there. And then, let's see, number 66 comes in and kind of cleans up the play. Cash Pierce,
yeah.
yep. So good job by him.
Just a 1 yard gain there on that carry. Cash Pierce was able to get in there with Jackson Pogue and plug that hole, but a hole opened up, and they did a good job of getting there quickly and going down and tackling him low. Second down and 9 on the 16. One man in the backfield, guy coming in motion. Snap
Ball's on
is
the ground.
bobbled, and looks like the Bombers got back on it. We had Demons in the vicinity of it, but it was good pressure anyhow. The Demons were back there to disrupt that play.
Looks like illegal shift or illegal motion on the offense.
Yeah, I didn't even see the flag on the field.
I think
Oh, there it is. Okay,
I
I
think
see.
that's what the call was.
I think the Demons declined it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be third down, third and 14. So instead of letting them replay the down with the penalty yards, they like the loss, and of course the loss of down that puts them in the third and 14. Back on the 21. 3:27 left in the first quarter. Demons trying to keep the.
Coach Terry's calling a timeout.
Oh yeah, he did. I seen him come down there.
Yeah, he
last
didn't like
minute.
something he saw. He was jumping up and down.
All right, while Coach Terry talks it over with the troops, we'll take us a quick break. We'll be right back with more Demon football. Get it just right about the 12-yard line. Demons stop them. That's going to bring up a fourth down.
Yeah, that was Darian Rogers. He got a big gain there. That's going to leave it 4th and 5. And yeah, he just had a big hole to run through, Rob, and they just couldn't get to him quite in time.
This would be the second time the Demons had the Bombers on a fourth down. Bombers went for the touchdown the last time they were here. Demons need to keep them scoring again. Here we go. King looking to throw. Throws the screen pass out to the outside. He's got the first down, but he does go down at the 5.
Yeah, I seen Coach Terry down there signaling that side of the field, and I think he knew exactly what play they were about to run, and Demons just couldn't get over there. Yeah, that makes it first down, first and goal for the Midwest City Bombers.
A good play for the Bombers to call at that particular time because there was nobody out there in the flats to cover that running back. First and goal. King's going to hand it off. And the Demons are trying to keep him out. He's pushing the pile. Gets all the way down to about the 1 or 2. They're going to spot it at the 2.
Yeah, that was a strong run by Darian Rogers. He about got him in the end zone, but Duncan said, nope, not on this down. So that makes a 2nd and 2, Rob, and a 2nd and goal, sorry. And gosh, you'd like to see him, hold them off right here, maybe to a field goal or something, but they're so close. If they don't get it here, they will for sure go for it.
Yes, for sure. It'd be a hard offense to stop this close to the goal line. King's going to hand this off to Woody, and Woody goes in for the touchdown. Bombers with their 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, this run game has just been good for Midwest City. They've been able to run the ball real heavy. They were mixing it in there for a little bit, and then they kind of went run heavy towards the end of this drive, and they kind of rode Darian Rogers there and Jalen Woody, and they put it in the end zone and make it 13-0 pending the extra point.
Extra point is up, and it looks like it's good. So the Bombers take a 14-0 lead on the Demons in the first quarter. We'll be back with more Duncan football. .144 left in the first quarter. The Demons trailing the Bombers 14-0. Bombers went on a 10-play drive there, capped it off with a 2-yard touchdown run by Woody, and it was just pretty much all running there on that drive, Cody.
Yeah, no, they're stacked, Rob. They are big guys up front. They got running backs that can carry the load. They got multiple running backs, and it's just going to be tough, Rob. We got to be able to get some pressure on that quarterback, get a push up front. Just so far, they haven't been able to do it.
I think right now, if the Demons could get something going on offense, that would kind of lift this team up a little bit.
Yeah,
right
for
now,
sure.
We're kind of down. Nothing's working. What the Demons are doing right now, the Bombers, everything they're doing is working. We've had them in a couple of 4th down situations, just can't get them off the field. Now that Duncan lines up underneath center, and it looks like that's going to be a quarterback keeper. Chris Couts lined up underneath center to keep it, and he gets some positive yards.
Yeah, Duncan had three backs in the backfield there behind Chris Couts, Preston Brohl being one of them. And I kind of liked what I seen there. It looked like they might have, Chris had the option to pitch it there. He decided to keep it. So we'll see what this formation brings.
It's the same formation, 3 in the backfield. He's going to pitch it out to the outside, this time to Jackson Pogue, and there's a man in the backfield immediately, and they get Duncan for a loss.
Yeah, you got Chris at quarterback, Jackson Pogue, Preston Brohl, and Tavion Holland in the backfield. Yeah, the little toss sweep there there's nothing there. Midwest City got through the line of scrimmage faster than you can even think. So Jackson had to make a man miss there, and he just couldn't do it. This Midwest City Bombers defense, they're just too quick.
Yeah, it was number 30 playing outside linebacker here on this side. He shot the gap and timed it perfectly, and nobody even touched him. 3rd and 13 for the Demons again, same formation. And Counts is going to hand this one off and just can't get anything going there. They might have got a yard, but well short of the first down.
Yeah, we just can't get a push up front. I like seeing this offense. They're trying to change it up. We ran the I formation last week. We weren't in the spread, and that worked, against Locke MacArthur.
Yeah.
I like seeing this new offense they got out there. But
we have had some success on this. I mean, we drove the field against MacArthur last week and scored a touchdown. Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter at homecoming night here at Halliburton Stadium. Demons trailing the Bombers 14-0. We'll take a break, come back for second quarter. Second quarter, live here at Halliburton Stadium. The Demons trail the Bombers 14-0 at homecoming night, and it's also a whiteout night. The student section is all decked out in white. They hadn't had really much to get loud about yet. They're just chomping at the bit down there, Cody, ready for the Demons to give them something to cheer about. But it's been tough going for the Demons so far, having to punt again out of basically their own end zone. I think we got a flag here. Either they jumped offsides or we started too soon. I think we got them on offsides. Okay. That's not going to help any. We're still going to have to punt because that just makes it 4th and 10.
Punt out of our end zone.
This will be the 3rd punt from down there.
Another flag.
Is that?
That's on them. That's going to make it 4th and 5, Rob.
Did they jump again, or
yeah?
What? I didn't.
The whole Midwest City, their team out there is throwing their hands up like, "What we do?
I didn't
again?" But shoot, it's
man,
it's
if we get another penalty, if we get another
let's-
penalty right here, we might get us a first down.
Yeah. Dude, I say throw offense back out
I
there.
bet Midwest City didn't move that time. Delgado
Good
gets
punt.
the punt off. Yeah, great punt. And that's going to roll and keep rolling. Good end-over-end roll for Delgado, and that's going to put Midwest City back at the 30, and this will definitely be the worst field position they've had tonight.
Yeah, that puts them back at their own 30-yard line. And, man, we need some kind of spark, Rob. We need something to get this defense going. We need a turnover, just something down here on this side of the field so we can get the ball back and just, we just need a spark. It just takes that one play.
It really does, especially with this team. We've seen these guys, just one spark ignites the whole team. And you're right, a turnover or even a big sack at this point, just something to get some excitement down there for them. But this is positive because the Bombers are starting off their first time in Demon in their own territory. There's a handoff. He's going to get about, that's a good 5-6 yard pickup on the first down run.
Yeah, that was another running back. What number was that, Rob? Was that 29?
It's 20, yeah,
okay.
29.
I thought it was 19 at first. Okay, 29.
And that's that, I can't really pronounce his last name. Lavalette, I think is what it says.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Lavalette.
2nd down and 4. It's a handoff to Lavalette again. And it's going to be a very short game.
And Lavalette, he was following number 70, DeMonte Jones, big boy, 6'1", 232.
3rd down and 2 here coming up for the Bombers.
We need the bulldozer to get in there, Rob, and make a big stop.
That's right. Lincoln King trots back in at quarterback. Looks like he's got Lavalette in the backfield with him. He's going to get the carry. And he's going to get he got past the first down. He got 2 yards past it, so he picks up the first down on that run.
I wish I was able to make that tackle, but yeah, there's 2. Got 2 yards past the down marker for a first down. And, yeah, that would have been a big stop right there.
They've got a good offensive line.
They do.
The Midwest City Bombers do that. Their line they're getting such a good push at the line of scrimmage. is allowing these runs, really, these 2-3 yard runs. First down, ball at the 32. Lavalette to the outside with the counter, breaks some tackles, runs through some arm tackles, and he goes down after he picks up a big gain, but there is a flag on the far side of the field.
Jason Courtmire on the tackle.
Usually this is, it's going to be on the Bombers, so that'll erase that big run. Man, every guy they bring in, Cody, looks like the same runner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They put their shoulder pads down and run hard.
They do. That's what you like to have as a team. Just a backfield full of 3, 4, 5 guys you can just hand the ball to anytime and just get you positive yards, and that's what Midwest City has, and that'll help them throughout the season.
Well, that was a big penalty there. That erased a big game. They would have had the ball in Demon territory, and now it's going to be 1st and 18. Puts them back on the 34. That is the Bombers' 5th penalty of the game, so they've had a few penalties themselves. Demons with 3. There's a handoff, and he takes it straight up the middle. Gets back to close to the original line of scrimmage before he's tackled.
Jason Courtmire and Boston White on the tackle there. And this is where Duncan's had trouble tonight, Rob. We've had these penalties that Midwest City's had, and it ends up being 1st and 20, 2nd and 18, and the Midwest City just hands the ball off to one of their running backs, and they get a big chunk. And it's just something that Duncan hasn't been able to overcome, the long downs.
It's 2nd and 11 now. He's going to take this hand. The quarterback's going to keep it. Just gets about 2 yards. Another flag is on the field. This was a lot of penalty flags. Just took it late. Must be on Duncan. Nope, it's on the Bombers. Haven't seen what the call is yet. Nobody's giving us a call.
Midwest City very penalty heavy tonight.
Well, that's their 6th one, which is...
We're not even, halfway through the 2nd quarter yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, keep them coming.
Yeah,
anything that can help this defense or help this team.
Yeah, it's really putting them in some big holes on this drive particularly. 3 receivers to this side, 2nd down to 16. Counter to this side. Real shifty move to avoid a tackle in the backfield. He's brought down. Couldn't see the number. I missed the guy that brought him down.
I think Preston Bull and Cooper Kelly are both in on that, Rob.
I should say Preston was getting up off the pile, but he's kind of he's in the bottom of those piles just about every time. Him and Cooper both.
Jackson Pogue was back there. He had a chance and opportunity to tackle him for a loss, and tried to get him low and just couldn't do it. These running backs are tough.
Hard to bring him down one-on-one.
Yeah.
Woody's going to come in now in the backfield with King. And they're going to bring it in real tight on 3rd down and 10.
And so we like to throw it out in the flats.
And watch this guy down here. There's number 13. And we got a timeout. I think did Duncan use it?
No, I think
Midwest City
did.
used
Yeah,
it. Okay.
They've used their 2nd timeout this half.
So Midwest City's going to take a timeout. Big timeout here for Duncan. They need to get them off the field. 3rd down and 10. And like Cody, you said a minute ago, we've been in this situation.
Yeah.
This is the Demons. It seems like every drive they've gotten Midwest City in these 3rd and longs and these 4th and longs. And this is usually where they send a couple guys deep, try to get behind our defense and throw one downfield.
Yeah, Duncan, they've covered well. That backwards pass they threw earlier on the first drive of the game. Their receiver got behind Duncan's secondary. He tried to make a catch, he couldn't bring it in. The other plays with Boston White's pass interference, and then Sincere Young kind of stopped down here. Other than that, they've been running with these receivers, and you just got to think that they're going to throw something deep here or maybe something short. Just use their athletic ability.
Landon Holthouse and Sawyer Rice are the 2 deep in the backfield for the Demons. 3rd down and 10. King is going to look back to throw. No pressure at all. Now he's got backside pressure coming in. Lets the ball loose. Almost picked off.
We got way too excited there. Gosh, that was so good by Duncan.
Chris Couch almost had a pick, but that was great pressure there by Eric Reza.
Gosh.
Can't come off the left side. Had to fight through a block and cause that pressure. Man, I thought Chris Couch, he just couldn't get there in time. The ball hit him in the hands.
He
was
had it,
out for
yeah. But no, good job, Eric Reese, put the pressure on. He about had the sack. That quarterback just got rid of it. Chris Couch dove for it, tried to catch it, and just as soon as he hit the ground, ball bounced out. Good job by Duncan defense there.
Bombers set to punt this one away. Landon Holthouse back there to receive it. Oh, and he almost
wanted
thought
to.
about it.
Yeah,
it was good for him to go ahead and let that one go, but he wanted a piece of it bad.
Yeah, he made the smart choice there. Midwest City was right there to pounce on him as soon as he picked the ball up. And, yeah, good decision there by Landon.
For the first time tonight, the Demons are able to get the Bombers off the field with some good defense. Bombers didn't help themselves out any with 3 penalties right there on that series alone. And now the Demons are set up at the 13-yard line and looking to get offense going. It's been kind of rough for the Demons. Let's see what the coaches are dialing up here, so they can get the ball moving. Here goes Chris Couts. Gets to the outside, and he picks up some good positive yards there. But I'd like to see him go ahead and bounce that a little farther out. There's nobody out there.
We both saw it. He had a lot of room out there bouncing. Use that speed, Chris, and lots of running room.
He just went right off the hip of that right tackle out there. I think he could have stretched it a little bit. 2nd down and 6. It was still a good gain on 1st down. Sawyer, quick pass,
good
got
job.
a man open.
Go.
1st down the sideline, goes out of bounds at the 32.
Good job. Who was that, Rob? Can you tell?
I think it was
Jason
Courtmeyer.
Yeah. No, good job, Jason, out there in the flats, wide open. As soon as he got the ball, Sawyer got it to him. No, that was Boston White, I think.
It was Courtmeyer or White.
I think it was Boston. I watched him run over here. But good job by him getting open there.
1st down, they got the ball at the 29. Demons with their first down of the game. Motion, Rice looking. Now he's going to have to get out of the pocket. He got some backside pressure. Sawyer Rice is going to get out and throw it out of bounds. Good heads-up play by Sawyer to avoid a sack.
Yeah, no, he was trying to run. He couldn't find anybody open. He kind of danced around. Good job feeling the pressure and getting out of the situation that he was in. And that's a good choice there by throwing it away. That's a veteran move there, throwing the ball away whenever you have nobody to throw to. That just shows the work he's been putting in with his trainer in paying him.
He wanted to run it, you
He
could
did,
tell, but the
yeah.
hole closed on him fast. 2nd down and 10. Young's going in motion. Rice looking, steps up in the pocket. Now he's got to run with it, but backside pressure gets him down at the 25.
I think if he would have took off a little earlier there, he had some running room, but he's a quarterback. He wants to stay in the pocket as long as he can and trying to find that open receiver. And by the time he decided to tuck the ball and run, Midwest City Bombers were there to get the sack.
Good coverage sack, too. Sawyer was looking downfield. There was just nobody getting any separation downfield. And, and that's the thing about Sawyer. He's always got his eyes downfield.
Yeah.
He really doesn't want to run. He would rather throw the ball downfield, and his eyes are constantly down looking for that open gap. Flag on the play. This could be a free play. Sawyer's going to hit
nice.
Chris Couts open for the 1st down throw.
Yeah, he's right there at the yard marker.
Depending on where they mark it, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be, I don't know, they might have put him a little bit short.
There's a penalty here.
Yeah, I seen it way in the backfield. And I think, it's going to be holding on the Demons. Man, we haven't had a penalty in a while on that one right there. Cost us.
And that was a good play by Sawyer, finding Chris there across the far side of the field, and they completed a good pass there, but that's just unfortunate that we had a penalty.
Yeah, I like the route that Chris ran. He just took an out route right at the sticks where he needed to be, and Sawyer put it in traffic and completed it. But holding is going to bring it back to 3rd and 20. 5 receivers are on the field for the Demons. If Sawyer can get some time, we know he's got the the arm to put it downfield. He's got a pocket. He throws one. Oh, and he just overthrew Courtmeyer. Courtmeyer was in double coverage. I think Sawyer was kind of expecting him to maybe on a go route or something, and Sincere Young was just kind of trotting there in midfield. Unfortunately, that was just a miss there, so that's going to bring up a punt for the Demons.
Yeah, that was probably a good thing. He kind of soared on him there. He was double covered.
Could have been a pick.
Could have been, so it was probably best that happened.
Delgado barely gets this one away, but a great roll, and a man backs off of it, so that's going to roll all the way down to the 25. Excellent punt by Delgado, punting from his own 19.
Wasn't the prettiest punt, but he got a great bounce.
Got a perfect roll.
Yeah, perfect roll. That gives Midwest City their worst field position of the game. I think last drive they started out at their own 30. This time they're going to start at the 25-yard line. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in this half, and Midwest City Bombers trot the offense back out.
Demons were able to stop them in their last possession. Let's see if they can do it again. Got the ball on the 25, 5:57 left until halftime. 14-0. Demons still hanging in this one. Flag is on the play. Running back has some room, gets across the 30. Chris Couts with the tackle.
Yeah, Chris Couts, Boston White.
There is a flag, and that's going to be on the Bombers. Man, that's their 7th one.
How many penalties does Duncan have tomorrow, Rob?
They have 5. That last one was the most costly. That was the one that took the first down away from us.
This game, I feel like it should be 7-0 right now. That first touchdown, I think is just a mental mistake on Duncan. I feel like this game, it's still a ball game though.
Yeah, Demons still in it. They're still hanging on. It's just 14-0. Demons just need something positive happen for them. Outside, big hit there. I think Cooper Kelly and Chris hit him first. Chris came in.
Big hit, yeah.
Bounced off, but Cooper, Kelly, and some other Demons were able to get him down. He did pick up a few more yards, but it's still going to be a second down and I think about 15.
You just got to fill the gaps, keep everything in front of them. Don't get beat deep.
Demons are starting to get in there a little quicker than they were earlier.
They're going to have to play real physical.
Yeah. Starting to send some of their linebackers in, and we're getting hits. We're getting initial hits behind the line of scrimmage. These guys are tough to bring down one-on-one.
That's what you need from Chris, your senior. He's a big kid. We need him to come in and lay these big hits on these guys.
From the 20, it's second down and 15. King with one in the backfield. King's going to keep it. He's going to throw one out to number 13. He brings it down. That was a great catch. That ball looked like it was going to sail over his head. It really is only about let's see where they spot it. It's going to be just about a yard short of the first down.
No, that was a good catch by number 20, Justin Grant. That ball looked like it was going to be soared over his head. He uses his athletic ability, goes up and catches it, lands right on his back. Looked like it hurt.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That was a great catch by him.
Third down and 1. Well, at the 34. King's going to keep it. Got some room. Breaking tackles, big block downfield. King's off and running, and the Demons chase him down. Sincere Young brings him down at all the way down to the 27-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. They can put him down at the 30. So that was a big run by the quarterback for the Bombers for first down.
Yeah, he takes off down the sideline. Landon Holthouse was right on his tail, forces him back to the middle of the field, and Sincere Young meets him there and makes the tackle.
All the way down to the 30. Bombers in Demon territory just like that. And off to Woody. Going outside, cuts back up in the middle. Demons take him down at the 25.
It looked like that was Israel Trujillo on the tackle.
I think that was Jalen Woody with the carry again. Number 6. No, it was number 6. That's Rogers. So another one of their running backs they used, Darian Rogers, was in carrying the ball at that time. 2nd down and 6. Ball to 26, 3:06 left in the half. Here's Rogers again with another carry. He's down just at the 20. I think that's going to be good for another 1st down.
Number 65, Garrett Henry, is one of the Demons in on the tackle.
Demons received the ball first, so the Bombers will get it coming out of halftime. We really want to keep them out of the end zone on this drive. Just 2:36 left in this half. Going into halftime down 14-0 sounds better than 21-0.
Yeah.
The counter to the outside, and the Demons read it well. They got a tackle out here on the end by number, I think that's 66, Cash Pierce.
Yeah, you got to keep him out of the end zone, Rob. Turnover on down, something, field goal, I would even say is a win here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 18, 1:59 left until halftime. King's going to hand it off. Nope, King kicks it to the outside. Oh, good tackle out there by Courtmeyer.
Good job by Jason.
It is a late flag. About the time Jason made the tackle, the flag came in, but there was a hold out there on that end. Coach Terry says back him up.
Midwest Cities, you could just tell by their body language.
8th penalty of the night for the Bombers. They got them in trouble earlier.
Yeah.
They had about 3 of them in a row. And this is going to back them up a little bit more. Good job by Sincere Young. Or was that Courtmeyer that got back there for that tackle?
Yes.
Yeah, Jason Courtmeyer got it back there and read that. Went down low, tackled him around the legs. 2nd down and 16. The ball back up to the 26. And King's looking to throw. Throw into the end zone.
Oh, intercepted.
Oh, we got it in the end zone. Nice play, turning around and finding the ball. Boston White. King floats one to the end zone, and Boston White stays home and looks downfield, finds the ball in the air and is able to pick it off in the end zone.
It wasn't a very good thrown ball. It was definitely off target, but man, just for Boston White to turn around, be aware of where the ball is and to catch it in the end zone. Boy, he runs down here, and him and Coach Terry do their little chest bump. Man, you love to see that. It's a big play right before halftime. Midwest City does get the ball out of halftime, but man, keep them off the scoreboard here. That was great. Good job.
King floated that one. I don't know where he was throwing it to. But Boston White did a good job keeping his eyes on the quarterback. Demons with the chance here. 1st down. Sawyer Rice is going to take it. And he's going to get, man, that's only going to be just barely got past the line of scrimmage.
I feel like Sawyer, if he doesn't hesitate there and just keeps running forward, get your head down, I feel like he picks up more there. But these guys are big players, so
yeah,
I get it.
You do definitely
don't want
him
to get hurt too.
Right, yeah, absolutely. You would like to see him get out of that pocket a little faster. Yeah. We need a chunk play right here with 57 seconds left. Demons not really getting in any kind of hurry here. We have 2 timeouts left.
I think that's right. I think that's good.
A lot of pressure. This time screen pass is caught. Bombers are on it. Landon Holthouse with a good catch, but he turns upfield and he had white shirts all around him.
Yeah, Landon, I think if he kind of brings that ball back to the middle of the field, he had some running room, but man, this Midwest City team, they close in fast.
Coach Terry, I believe, took a timeout here with 36 seconds left. We would like to thank our game sponsor, New Hope Baptist Church and Hopes Build Construction, and it's homecoming night too, so we got a lot of stuff going to happen at halftime. Also, if you get a chance, go by and thank these sponsors.
Yeah.
Go in their businesses. Go to the New Hope and thank all these businesses, all these sponsors. We can't do it without them. And, we sure need more. If anybody is interested, you can see the signs down here on the field of the game sponsors that's reached out and helped Duncan Athletics. So 3rd down and 9. Demons coming out of the timeout at the 21. There's 36 seconds left. Demons have 5 receivers on the field, 4 to the near side. They're going to send everybody. Sawyer's going to run this. Gets to the outside. Sawyer Rice goes out of bounds with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, gosh. Looks like they're leaving the offense on the field right now, but
yeah, I can't see that happening.
No,
30 seconds left.
now they dropped the punt team out.
Unfortunately, thought he was going to have enough room to get that 1st down the way they spread them out. The Demons are going to have to punt this one away. Delgado punts this one low, and it just happened to get through the players, and it's going to roll out of bounds at the 43.
I don't know how they got through.
I don't either. It was just it had eyes on it because it just kind of found its way in between players. It was a real low one. We seen that last week too.
Yeah.
One of Delgado's low punts that hit our lineman right in the back, and so but he had a lot of pressure. Man. They was coming in. And luckily he got it off, and that worked in our favor.
22 seconds here. I mean, I expect Midwest City to come out throwing it. I mean, why not? They have the athletes, they have the quarterback. I mean, I expect them to throw the ball here, but we'll see what they do. They get the ball after a half also.
It wouldn't shock me one bit to see them chunk one downfield, but they're in a tight formation right now. Man in the backfield with King. King is going to throw this one downfield. Just a short screen pass, and we got a tackle missed at the 40, but another man comes in and cleans it up. Good tackle over there on that far side, and I think that's going to be Chris Couts on the tackle.
Yeah, good job by Cooper slowing him down. He couldn't quite make the tackle, but Chris Couts is there to kind of clean him up and make the play. Good job.
That'll do it. It's halftime here at homecoming at Halliburton Stadium. The Demons hanging in this one. They're down 14-0 to the Bombers. It's homecoming night, so we'll come back. We'll take a break, and we will come back with all the homecoming festivities. It's the 2023 Fall Sports Homecoming. We'll be right back with all of that action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Duncan High School Fall Sports Coronation Ceremony. Now entering the track from the north is your Duncan High School Fall 2023 Homecoming Court. First row attendance. Here's our freshman attendant. It's Miss Alexis Mejia. Alexis is the granddaughter of Bertha Mejia and Ben Mejia. She is a member of SAD and FCA and participates in Duncan High School volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Alexis is escorted tonight by Keiston Rosado, son of Dennis Rosado Jr. Miss Alex Mejia. And our sophomore attendant is Miss Emily Holford. Emily is the daughter of Steve and Nicole Holford. She plays in the Duncan High School volleyball team as well as basketball and soccer. She is a member of SAD, DHS Palm, Student Council, Corral, Unified Sports, FCA, as well as the Oklahoma Honor Society. Emily is escorted tonight by Jace Ramirez, son of Abe and Lacey Ramirez. Miss Emily Halford. And now our junior attendant, Miss Fatima Keola. Fatima is the daughter of Mark and Jocelyn Keola. She's a member of the National Honor Society and Health Occupation Students of America. She also runs cross country and track for Duncan High School. Fatima is escorted tonight by Xander Goodfellow, son of Bruce Goodfellow and Christina Goodfellow. Our junior attendant, Miss Fatima Keola. And now we'd like to present our senior two candidates along with their escorts. Each senior candidate has been chosen to represent one of our fall sports. All 7 candidates and their escorts are seniors at Duncan High School. Our first candidate tonight, representing Unified Volleyball, Miss Ray Robertson. Ray is the daughter of Charles and Jenny Robertson. She's also a member of the Duncan High School softball team and student council. Ms. Robertson's hobbies include riding a car, spending time with family and friends, doing her makeup, listening to music, shopping, TikTok, taking pictures of friends and family, traveling, playing with her dog, watching movies, making jewelry, drawing. And when she has time, she takes long naps. The honor is escorted tonight by David Bills II, son of David Bill and Christina Lawrence. And now representing cross country is Miss Jasmine Morales. Jasmine is the daughter of Oscar and Rachel Morales. Jasmine is the DHS team captain of long distance track. She's also a member of the Health Occupation Students of America and the National Technical Honor Society. Jasmine is escorted tonight by Mr. Taylor McFactory. Taylor is the son of Alan in the Hope McFactory. Miss Jasmine Morales. And now representing volleyball, Miss Casey Phillips. Casey is the daughter of Brandon and Emily Phillips. Casey is a varsity member of the Duncan High School volleyball team, and she's also a member of Student Council, a Simpson Catholic Church, and the boys basketball manager. In her spare time, she enjoys hanging out with friends, listening to music, playing volleyball, of course, and spending time with her brothers at the lake and fishing. Casey is escorted tonight by Gage Ingram, son of Darren and Kristen Ingram. It's Casey Jones. And next we have representing mom, Miss Julia Wilson. Correction, Miss Julia Wilson. Julia is the daughter of Jeff and Audrey Wilson. Besides Mom Squad, Julia is a member of the Duncan High School Student Council, Heartbeat Dance Studio, Duncan High School Reflections, and an internship program. Her plans for the future is to attend the University of Oklahoma and enter their dental hygiene program. Julia is escorted tonight by Dave Murillo, son of Frankie and Maria Murillo. Miss Julia Wilson. And now representing cheer is Miss Aaliyah Smith. She is the daughter of Ralph and Bree Levine. Aaliyah is on the Duncan High School Student Council, National Honor Society, as well as the Varsity Cheer Squad. She's also a member of the Health Occupation Streets of America and Stevens County 4-H. Aaliyah is escorted tonight by Landon Hogarth, son of Kelly and Andrew Hogarth. Miss Aaliyah Smith. And now representing football, Miss Avery Brookshire. Avery is the daughter of Toby and Emily Brookshire. She's on the Duncan High School Student Council, SAD, a member of P Club, and Avery is on the Student Advisory Council, as well as a member of the Duncan High School golf team. Her hobbies include supporting her brothers, playing golf, shopping, watching sports, and hanging out with family and friends. Avery is escorted tonight by Evan Houghton, the son of Shay and Linda Houghton. Miss Avery Brookshire. And finally, representing softball is Miss Gracie Goble. Gracie is the daughter of Gordon and Jen Goble. She's a member of the Duncan High School softball team and the Duncan High School track team as well. Gracie is escorted tonight by number 56, Peyton Pellegrin, son of Justin and Shauna Hackey. There's Miss Gracie Gold. Before our announcement, let's give a big round of applause to all of our 2023 Fall Class attendants and the senior homecoming class. And now, the big moment we've all been waiting for. Your Duncan High School 2023 Fall Sports Homecoming Queen winner is Miss Casey Phillips. Casey Phillips represents volleyball tonight. Duncan High School would like to thank Duncan Football for the beautiful roses and tonight's coronation ceremony. And of course, the crowning of our queen. Congratulations to each of our class attendants and the senior homecoming candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, your Duncan High School 2023 football homecoming queen, Miss Casey Phillips, and her crew. There she comes, Miss Casey Phillips. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Robert Brewer. Please report to the west parking lot. Mr. Robert Brewer. And maybe you need somebody by your vehicle. Robert Brewer. Ladies and gentlemen, one more reminder, the Duncan Quarterback Club will have the annual cornhole tournament on Friday, October 13th. The tournament will be at Moose Lodge this year, and bags will fly at 6:30 p.m. So get there early to sign a team up, or for more information about your team, visit the Duncan Quarterback Club Facebook page today. Please come out and be part of
congratulations to Casey Phillips representing volleyball. She's your 2023 Fall Sports Homecoming Queen. So we want to say a big congratulations to Casey Phillips. She's a phenomenal volleyball player. If you guys anybody hadn't had a chance to go out and watch her play, and just the Lady Demons in general, they are having a great season. Chisholm told us that they've already at 20 wins, and I think that's 4 or 5 years consecutive that they've had 5 years in a row that they've had 20 wins. They've got one more game this week, and then it's off to the postseason. So I think are they home? Chisholm is volleyball home. Don't know yet. So just check on the Facebook pages and the website. You'll be able to go catch volleyball. So congratulations to Casey Phillips.
We've got some local halftime scores here. El Reno 18-14 over Noble. MacArthur is beating Altus Bulldogs 22-0. We have, let's see here, let me scroll down. Elgin 28-0 over Ardmore. And I think that's it. Did I leave the game off?
That was, what'd you say the El Reno score was?
El Reno, let me find it, Rob. 18-14 over Noble right now.
Oh, okay. It's a close one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Those are games Duncan's going to have to win going down the stretch to get into the playoffs for sure. Duncan's going to kick the ball off to the Bombers, and they're going to receive it at the 28. Demons in pursuit. Down there trying to get him down. He fights up to the 38, and that's where the Bombers are going to set up. Hopefully the Demons come out on defense and play like they left the field. They actually was able to stop the Bombers a couple times, had a few big stops. If you kind of feel like the way this game has gone that Duncan's not in this thing, but they really are. It's 14-0. The Demons have had their chances. They've had their shots. Offense, really, what it is, Cody. We've got to get the offense going. But right now, Demons have to play some defense, and we're going to hand off right up the middle. And Bombers just picking up right where they left off. Big run still going. I can't believe they're not blowing that dead. Where's the whistle? I mean, it's a pile at midfield, and these refs are not blowing that dead. That's how guys get hurt and get into fights. That was I mean, he probably pushed from the 50 all the way down to the 45, and it was just everybody ganged up there.
Yeah, it's a big old pile of Bombers. Duncan, like the whole, 22 players all in one big pile pushing.
First down run for the Bombers. And there's a handoff to Woody. Man, he's got a lot of room gashing the Demons all the way down to the 25.
Yeah, Sawyer Rice comes in and makes a touchdown save and tackle. And this team, man, they just run the ball on you, Rob. And it's hard to stop. If Duncan can find a way to plug these holes and make some early stops, they can hang around in this game. But right now, they're pushing to make this game 21-0.
Yeah, they're coming out fresh, running the ball with those big running backs. That's a first down run, another run. Staying behind the line. He tries to bounce it outside. Nice tackle out there by Jason Courtmeyer.
Yeah, good job by Jason there to make the tackle on number 29, Laviolte. That's how we'll say his name.
Sounds good to me.
Gosh, yeah, that's a tough one. But no, good job by Jason coming in there for that holds the Midwest City to a 1 yard gain.
It'll be second down. Yeah, he tried to bounce it to the outside. Courtmeyer jumped out there and just grabbed his feet just in time. And there's a counter to the other side. Missed tackle. He's out to the outside. Got a blocker fighting down at the 5. And that's a big pickup. And just like that, the Bombers are threatening to score. Had a diving tackle miss in the backfield, Cody. That would have been a huge loss.
Yeah, Jason tried to come in and make that tackle. And, man, once Midwest City tailback got through that tackle, he is off to the races and runs it down to the 6 yard line.
These running backs, they're staying back and waiting for their blocks to open up. First and goal from the 6. Oh, big hit there by Chris Counts. Couldn't get him down. He rolls off of Chris, but another Demon comes in and is able to get him down. I think that was Cooper Kelly came in to finish off that tackle.
Yeah, Chris came flying in, and he put a big hit on the guy, couldn't wrap up. Cooper comes in, makes the tackle. Gosh, that was a big hit by Chris.
Second and goal. King with one back in the backfield. He's going to stretch to the outside, follow blockers, hits at the line of scrimmage or at the goal line and goes in for the touchdown. And that was just that was a patient run by number 6 there. There was nothing up front open, and he just kicked it to the outside and found room.
Yeah, there was just nothing there for him. Duncan, Chris Couts come in, filled the gap, but he saw it quickly and uses his speed and athletic ability, bounces it here to the near side of the field, and just utilizes that speed and scores the touchdown. Rogers with the 4-yard touchdown run, and the Bombers tackle on the extra point to make it 21-0. They take the opening drive for 6 plays and cash in for a touchdown. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Demon football. All right, we're back. 9:36 left in the first quarter, or in the third quarter. Wow, first quarter, not a change. We're in the third quarter. Bombers tackling some more points, make it 21-0. And then they're ready to kick off to the Demons. Kick this one deep, and there'll be no chance of a return. Bombers just capped off a 6-play drive with a 4-yard touchdown run. Rogers took it in. Yeah, I don't believe they threw it one time, Rob, that I can remember. It was just straight runs, and that's a big weapon to have for this Midwest City team. That'll carry them far in this district. They have a number of running backs that they love to hand the ball to, and that's gonna come up big for them in the future when they do get into this district.
Here come the Demons on offense for the first time this half in the tight formation. Chris Couts in the backfield. Kicks this out to Courtmeyer, and Courtmeyer is hit just short of the 20. They got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's really about it.
Yeah, this formation they come out in, it kind of looks like, the wishbone or a flex bone type offense. 3 men in the backfield, quarterback under center. Chris just tosses it there for the sweep to Jason Courtmeyer. They can get this little formation going.
Who they got back there? It's Chris and Courtmeyer and Cat and there's Holland, Tavion Holland trying to stretch it. Man alive, there was just nothing out there. There was 4 white shirts. Holland just couldn't. There was no edge to get out there.
No, it was Jason, Tavion Holland, and Preston Brull. Preston Brull back there. Tavion, he's fast too, and he couldn't get to that sideline fast enough. That this defense from Midwest City, they're just super quick, and gosh, they just grabbed him by the jersey and slung him down, and man,
it's tough. Yeah. Tough whenever they know what you're going to do, especially. Free man coming in on Rice. He's got to get the pass off. Holland does catch it and gets a very short gain. It's not going to be anywhere near first down. Man, that guy came in untouched. I can't believe Sawyer got the ball off, honestly.
Yeah, he got it off just in time. He was getting drilled and completed the pass. It looked like Sincere Young, but this defense, they're just too quick.
Well, they're just sending everybody in.
They're blitzing all over the place.
They're not respecting any kind of pass. Delgado's got to go up high and get this one. He gets the punt just off. Towards the sideline. This time it takes a Midwest City bounce, and Holthouse is going to down it at the 40. So Bombers with excellent field position.
Yeah. Now they've started their drives in Duncan's territory multiple times tonight. And, I think the one thing that's kept Midwest City, they've been real penalty heavy tonight. this game. It's 21-0, but man, Midwest City has shot themselves in the foot a lot tonight with their penalties. I think they were close to 10 penalties in the first half, if not 10. So, yeah, the Duncan defense needs to step up this drive.
Midwest City at the 38 in their own territory, in Duncan territory, starting off this drive in great field position. Good tackle there by Jackson Pogue after about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, number 34, Jaheim Muhammad, one of their 4 tailbacks to carry the ball tonight. Runs the ball, gets about a 3, maybe 4-yard gain to put it at 2nd and 7.
How fortunate is it for this team to have that many running backs on the same team? I mean,
it's a big weapon.
Very, very fortunate, especially in high school football. 2nd down and 7, and King's going to take this to the outside. He's off and running. It looks like it's going to be a race to the corner, and he does able to get in for the touchdown, 34-yard touchdown by the quarterback, King.
Yeah, Chris Couch just shot through, and I thought Chris had him. I don't know if he just missed the tackle or maybe thought the running back had it. I didn't quite see it, but he was in the backfield there, and he just couldn't wrap up and get onto the quarterback. And, man, he had all kinds of room to run. And this team, this Midwest City team, they're so quick. And, yeah, they took it to the house.
I believe that was the quarterback that kept it, wasn't it? Was that King?
Yeah, it was King, yep.
Nathan King, 34-yard touchdown, extra point. Tack that on, and it's 28-0. Midwest City coming out of halftime and scoring 14 straight. We'll take a break and come right back. All right, and we're back with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. The Bombers have come out this half firing away, Cody. 14 unanswered points.
Yeah, it's tough. They just, it was a ball game earlier. Maybe the game should have been more out of hand earlier. I mean, I feel like Midwest City kind of, they had a lot of penalties early. They killed a lot of drives, and they did have a turnover that Duncan had a great play on right there before halftime. But this Midwest City team, they're good. We've been saying it. Why are they in 5A? They should be in 6A. They won the district last year, right?
Yes.
They?
They beat Elgin.
They come in first year, win the district. I mean, everybody's like, why is this team in 5A? They should be 6A. Well, that's true. We really don't know why. But, I mean, it's just something you got to live with.
First down. Sawyer Rice with the quarterback keeper and tries to get to the outside. And there's just, the Demons are trying to establish this run game, and they have been all game. But the holes are there at the beginning, but they close so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, they just close so quick. This defense is on it.
No, they're very good. I mean, I expect this team to win district again. I mean, they'll compete with Elgin, Lawton, Mac. I feel like them 3 teams will battle for first place.
2nd down and 7. Rice with Couch in the backfield with him. Fake the handoff. Throw one out to Landon Holthouse, and Holthouse goes out of his hands. It's probably a good thing because he had 2 Bombers there ready to tackle him. It would have been about a 2-yard loss on the wide receiver screen.
That's one guy I want to see more of, Landon Holthouse. Like, let's get the ball to him. We know he's a playmaker and can make things happen. And it just seems like this year, Rob, we haven't seen him get the ball very much.
Yeah, it's been tough to get the ball out to him. He is probably one of the best hands we have on the team. 3rd down and 7. Demons have the ball at the 23. Still unable to get anything going. You got 4 receivers on the field. Rice needing a little bit of time. He's got some time. Got that pass complete just short of the 30 to Courtmeyer. but it's not going to be a first down. It's going to be 4th down and short, probably 1. And it really wouldn't surprise me, Cody, to see Duncan go for this one.
Yeah, they're getting on the ball quick here. QB
Sawyer
sneak.
Rice is going to
I
try
don't
to
think he
sneak
got
it.
it.
No, there was no push on the
No
line.
push. They got pushed back.
That's tough. That's a tough one. That's tough to get that quarterback sneak when your line has been getting just controlled all night. And those guys, Midwest City, they jumped up on the ball. They got there in a hurry. Their linebackers coming in. It was like they brought in everybody.
Yeah,
It was
as soon as Duncan ran up, got under center real quick, they knew what was coming. They stacked the middle there. They just pushed Duncan back and held them for negative yards. And yeah, it's just not fun to watch right now.
Midwest City is going to be set up in Duncan territory on the 29.
Duncan jumped offside.
Got an offside on the defense, and that'll be Duncan's 5th penalty of the game.
That was Jacob Kahn. I mean, I get it. He's trying to get an extra step on Midwest City there, and he just tries to go too fast.
1st down and 5. Hand off to Woody. And he goes forward, picks up the 1st down, still going, still pushing. Well, they let this thing go on, don't they? Look at that pile. He's pushing. He's still going, and he gets a touchdown out of that. How in the world did that even happen? That is crazy. How they just got behind him and pushed the whole pile 10 yards into the end zone.
Yep. No, they're allowing it. They're pushing the pile. They did it earlier, and I mean, you figure usually they'll blow the whistle forward progress, and but no, they let it go. They pushed them good, 15, 20 yards there. It seemed like.
Oh yeah, for sure. 10 yards out, the whole group was just pushing, and he just came out of the front of it. It looks like he made that extra point. So 35-0 is the score. Midwest City with 21 quick second half points. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Well, it's been a 21-point quarter for the Midwest City Bombers. They've come out at halftime and just jumped all over the Demons. What was once a 14-0 game has all of a sudden grown to 35-0. The Bombers are having huge success running the ball against the Demons in this second half. Set to kick off back to the Demons, and he's put this one in the end zone every time the Demons have not had a chance for a return.
No, they got a really good kicker. He kicks out of the end, and that's always a good weapon to have when you can keep the other team from returning the ball and get good field position out of it. So, no, they've got a good kicker that kicks it deep every time.
And that's been the Demons' last 3 possessions. They have had start at the 20 and yet to pick up a first down in this second half. They only had 1 in the first half. It's just been a lot of tough running for the Demons tonight on offense. This Bomber team, they're just moving everybody up so close. Low snap, hand off to Couts, and just like that, it looked like he had a hole and it closed in a hurry.
No, yeah, I think it looked like Chris had an option to kind of bounce it there, Rob, but you know, you want to stick to the play, and he tried to force it up in there, and it just closed up too quick.
Now the hole was there for just a second, and Couts had nowhere to go. That's going to be a no gain. It'd be second down and 10. Demons desperately trying to find anything to work on offense right now at this point. Nothing really has worked. Second down and 10, ball from the 20. Young coming in motion. Rice is going to look to throw. He's going to bring it down. Still get eyes downfield. Floats this one out to Young, and he goes out of bounds. He pushed out of bounds, and that goes incomplete.
Good job by Sawyer trying to keep his eyes downfield. He stayed in the pocket as long as he could, and then he had to bounce it out and kept his eyes downfield, and he threw a favorable ball to Sincere Young, and he was just barely out of bounds. He couldn't quite hang on to it, but no, it was a good job. Sawyer gave him the opportunity to make a play on it. But
he did get his hands on it. Yeah, it was just out of bounds. And yeah, that was Sawyer had a pocket there for a second too, probably the most time he's had. But the coverage downfield, they was just in a man-on-man coverage down there, and there was nobody getting any kind of separation. Third down and 10, got a false start out here on the offense. That'll back it up.
Yeah, Jackson Kahn just tried to. He couldn't hold his water there.
He knew it too.
Yeah,
As soon as he stepped, he went, he grabbed his helmet like, dang it. That's so frustrating as an offensive lineman. I know it is so frustrating when you do that. All-out blitz coming on Rice, and he's trying to get the screen pass to Couts, but all he could do was get the ball out of his hands, and even if Couts would have caught it, there would have been no room for him to run on that one. It goes incomplete.
Yeah, Sawyer just had 3 guys in his face. He was about to get killed, and he had to get rid of it quick, and that's what he did. But yeah, it's just a frustrating night.
Got 10 men on the field. Here comes a guy coming in last second with 9 seconds left on the play clock. We get set. Delgado for the punt. This one's going to be a high punt, and it's going to bounce at the 41, and the Demons will stop it at the 45, so more good field position for the Bombers.
Yeah, they've won the field position battle tonight. Seems like Duncan's had that problem tonight, Rob. They keep having 10 men on the field and having to run somebody out there real quick, and it's just one of them nights where head's not in it. They're down. They're just trying to get out of this game. Man, it's just a tough game. Midwest City's very good. The schedule, I think, favors us coming up, though. We've got some games that are very winnable coming up, and I look forward to watching those games.
That was the 7th punt of the night for the Demons, and they've all been down there inside the 20 just about.
Yeah.
Counter to the left side this time, and he gets a good chunk of yards. He goes out of bounds at the 38, 37-yard line, depending on where they put it down.
Yeah, it's another good run by Darion Rogers.
He's had 2 touchdown runs tonight. They've got a 3-4-headed monster back there with the running game. This Midwest City team does. Every one of those guys can go. That was an 8-yard run, and Woody's going to come in and get the carry. No, that's still Rogers, still pushing guys forward, and that's how he scored on that last touchdown. He goes all the way down in just short. Oh, he's on this side of the what does it go to, about 25 when they finally called him down at?
Yeah, 24, maybe 25.
He gets out there, man. He's so hard to bring down.
Yeah,
and
he
then the
is.
guys get behind him and start pushing, and we just have no answer for him right now. Another first down carry by Rogers. Midwest City with 3:24 left in the third, threatening to score again on the 24. Bounce this one to the outside. Demons have it covered. He gets through the tackle, and he's brought down at around the 17.
Yeah, he bounced that, and then he landed Holthouse and Jackson Poger out there, and he just split both of them. And gosh, just such a good run, this running back core from Midwest City.
Looked like the Demons are going to have him, and he just kind of split them up.
Yeah.
Kind of turned sideways and got
Yeah.
in between them. He's second down and 3 from the 17. King with a running back in the backfield. He takes it. Got a hole. He gets through it, but he's tripped up there by Cooper Kelly.
Good job, Cooper Kelly.
First down run. Another first down for the Bombers. 2:30 left in this third quarter. Bombers in Demons territory again. Got the run game going. I don't know if they've thrown a pass this entire half.
I don't think
they've
they
thrown
have.
very few this game.
Yeah.
One of them was for a touchdown. Different running back in the backfield now. You just look at the size of their offensive line now. I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at these guys. They're all huge. And here's a run up the middle for another touchdown by number 34 and 12 yards out.
I think that was the third running back we saw this drive, and yeah, he just trots it in for a touchdown. Got some scores, some updates on some scores around the district right now. Lawton MacArthur, they're up 29-7 on Altus in the third quarter. And you got El Reno at Noble. They're getting beat by Noble 34-30 right now in the third quarter.
What a game.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a really good game. Then you got Elgin, they're up 43-0 on Ardmore. And I think that scroll here. Yep, that's it in the district right now. There was any game last night in the district, so that's it.
So Noble and El Reno.
Yeah, Noble's beating El Reno 34-30 in the third quarter.
Okay. So those are, you know, you looking at Duncan's schedule. You know, I'm sure we'll talk about this more on down the road. But to get to the playoffs, you know, you got to finish at least fourth place in your district.
Yeah.
And if you can, and it's the same story every year. You're gonna, you know, you take out the teams like MacArthur and Midwest City and Elgin, then you have to beat Noble, El Reno, Altus, and Ardmore.
Yeah.
And so,
And I think that's very doable.
I think, you know, the Altus and Ardmore games are looking like we can. I mean, any game's going to be tough, but the El Reno Noble game, those are the two that Duncan always have to put on the calendar. Like we got to win these. These are so important in getting into the playoffs.
Yeah, that second half of the schedule is where we've always looked to. The first half it's been tough for Duncan these last couple years, with Duncan being down and the schedule that we have, and then the second half of the schedule is teams that are more on Duncan's level.
Yeah.
And no, it's something to look forward to. Duncan's going to end up being 0-5, but no, they can easily. I think they can turn this thing around once they start playing teams that are more like them, more on their level.
When we seen this schedule come out this year, Cody, when you had the schedule and we were talking about it, looking it over, and we said, man, those first 5 games,
Yeah,
man.
same story last year too. Yeah,
that's brutal. Sawyer Rice is going to hand this off to Chris Couts, and he's trying to get to the outside. And Bombers are everywhere to bring him down for no gain.
Yeah, and it seems to me that it looks like Midwest City might have some of their backups in right now. I'm seeing players I didn't see before, so don't quote me on all that, but no, looks like they've trotted out some second team guys.
That's a second down and 10 here coming up. Rice is going to hand off to Couts. Oh, and he's got stopped in the backfield. I think, no, that was Holland that time.
Yeah, Tavion Holland. Yep, just no room to run.
Trying to get anything going back down there. It's just been tough all night long.
Yeah.
No gain again. And Tavion's a fast dude. I mean,
He is.
If he can get an open field, he also can make guys miss. But the problem is the guys are in the backfield. Midwest City's in the backfield before the play can even develop. So you don't even have a chance to make a move. 3rd down and 10. Man's coming in motion. That's Landon Holthouse. Rice is going to look downfield. Now he's going to run it. He's got some time. He's going to get all the way outside. Oh, he gets tackled. I thought he was going to beat that guy to the corner. And if he would have, he'd have had some room.
Lots of room.
But that was just great closing in speed by that cornerback for the Midwest City. He met Sawyer at the perfect time. And Rice just couldn't get away from him. And he actually lost yardage on that play. And it's going to be 4th down for the Demons.
Yeah, any time you think Duncan's going to, make something happen or get out in open space, this team's just, they're so fast. They close in well, they tackle well, and it's just, you feel defeated when that happens. And it's just, this team's just really good.
3rd quarter's in the books. We'll come back with the 4th quarter. All right, we're back. Duncan is all set to punt. I think the Bombers might have jumped off sides. Red flag came in. Yep, it's going to be another penalty on the Bombers. And that's the one thing that if Coach wants to critique his team for the Bombers, he can critique that. They've had 9 penalties, and a bunch of them on special teams. And that's a good punt by Delgado, and it's going to roll across the 50 and go out of bounds at around the 44 or 43 yard line. With 11:51 left in this game, the Bombers are going to take over.
Yeah, that's like you just said. That's the only thing bad about this team tonight. Midwest City is their penalties. I don't know if that's something that they've had problems with all year, or if that's just something that's happened tonight. But they've seemed to overcome the penalties and have turned it into success.
Especially on when Duncan's in punt formation, that's when most of their penalties have occurred. They've had 4 or 5 just in that situation on offsides. Coach Terry is going to take a timeout real quick here on defense. And I can't tell. I think King is still in. No, I think they got a new quarterback. They're going to run Quaylen Pinion, quarterback now for the Bombers, and I'm sure they're probably going to start working in some new guys, being up 42-0 on Duncan.
I think Duncan had 10 guys on the field again. They had to call timeout. That seems to have been the issue about 3 or 4 times
That's happened
tonight.
a few times, yeah.
Especially on special teams. They've only had 10 guys on the field, and they must have watched that Ohio State Notre Dame game last week when Notre Dame had 10 guys on the field on 2 plays in a row to end that game.
Yeah. Yeah, and got scored on.
Yeah.
Got scored on with
Yeah,
it was goal line, and Notre Dame had 10 guys on there and got scored on. Handoff up the middle.
God.
He is just fighting through tackles. That's going to be one of their starters. That's Jalen Woody, who stays in the game and gets a big gain. I mean, at this point, you know, he's just running through. He's running through arm tackles at this point.
Somebody had a hold of his jersey or towel, and it stretched about a mile, and it was ripping his jersey or whatever it was. Someone had a hold of it, but they're trying to grab whatever they can.
Pinion in at quarterback for the Bombers. Hands it off to Woody. And there's a good tackle there at the end, right there at the edge of the line. That tackle over there for the Demons. See if I can get his. That would be number 60. I think if I'm seeing that right there, Cody, on the far side, or it might be 66.
I think
it's
60.
Going to
yeah,
be tough.
It's
Cash
66.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Tough to see those red numbers on the black jerseys from up here for me. But yeah, Cash had to come off his block and just wrap up and take him down. Second down and 7. Bombers with another handoff. Gets to that outside, and he fights through some more tackles, and he's going to go all the way down to the 2-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Well, these guys are so good at bouncing those runs outside whenever it's not open on the inside, and we're not getting any kind of containment out there. It's like when they do get to the outside, it's going to be 10 or 15 yards.
Yeah. You know, these running backs, they're college material for sure. Whether it's Division II, I don't know about Division I, but these guys are next level running backs, and they're quick.
Big, huge offensive line too. You just take a look at number 73 over there. That's a good goal line staying there by the Demons, not allowing him to get into the end zone. But if you look at some of the sizes of these guys, I mean, number 73 out there for the. He's 6'7", 322 pounds.
Oh.
I mean, that guy.
You'd love to have that on your line, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean and they run to his side.
71.
No wonder why they can seal off that edge.
71, 6'4", 353.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
touchdown for the Bombers. When you have a couple guys, a 6'7" guy out there, 254 pounds, and then what did you just say?
71, 6'4", 353.
I mean, those two guys on your line block. That's going to explain a lot of the success that these guys have had running the ball, and they're overmatched. Our defensive line is just flat overmatched against guys like that.
Yeah, and their kicker's 6'2", 190.
Not a small guy.
No, he's a big.
Bobbled that one, and the Demons are going to have a chance to get him in the backfield on the extra point try. And just a bobbled hold by the holder, and the Demons got back there and stopped that. So that extra point's no good. It'll be 48-0. 9:20 left in the game. We'll take us a quick timeout. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football. We're back, 9:20 left in the fourth quarter. Midwest City just scored another touchdown, make it 48-0. They're going to kick off to the Demons here. Hopefully the Demons can get a little drive going here, even though the game is over and out of hand. You still want to see these guys put together some sort of drive, get that 0 off the scoreboard. We're going to have a chance for a return here, and I think that is going to be who is that, Holland or Courtmeyer?
I think it's Courtmeyer. Yeah.
Yep, Courtmeyer with the big return out to the 30. So the first time the Demons have got to return a kickoff tonight.
Yeah, they decided to let us return one
I like the way you said that. They
Yeah.
finally decided to let us
Right.
have it. That's well. See what they can do with it.
Now, right here, you want to, keep running your offense, get some practice in, throw the ball around, move it downfield. I mean, you got to keep working in these plays and, get ready for next week.
And that's what Coach Terry's thinking. These guys going to have to fight through at some point.
There
Good
you
run
go.
by Tavion Holland, switching directions. Now he's going backwards. And
Wish he would have kept going forward
yeah,
there,
that's what I was thinking too.
tough little run.
You got a 5-yard run there by Holland. Not like I was saying, these guys are got a lot of sophomores starting on this team.
This is a young team.
And so they're going to have to learn how to fight through this stuff. And the thing the coaches would be looking at right now, I would be thinking is, who's out there that's going to still be playing? Who's going to be still giving me everything you got with 8 minutes left, down 48-0? Rice is going to keep this one. Trying to be patiently staying behind the blockers, picks up a first down on the quarterback keeper.
A good positive run. Got a first down there. Hadn't had too many of them tonight. But, yeah, you just got to keep plugging in, keep working, get ready for next week because you got some winnable games coming up. And, yeah, it just hurt your heart for these guys, man, to go 0-5. When I played in high school, I was a part of a 2-8 and a 3-7 season. And, man, it sucks. You hate it. So, but we got some favorable games coming up.
First down run for Tavion Hall. Oh, no. Rice keep it to the outside. Sawyer Rice wide open field down the sideline, and Sawyer Rice is going to go in for a 43-yard touchdown run. Actually, it's going to be more than 43. It was on the other side of the 50. Great job.
About a 57-yard run.
Yep.
No, good job. He faked us out. I was looking at Tavion.
Yeah, I was watching Tavion too.
Yeah, and Sawyer pulled the ball back and took it around the edge there, and there was nobody that could catch him.
Good time to call that quarterback keeper, and I like the way he bounced to the outside and kept trucking. Sawyer did not hesitate for a second on that run. And Delgado's extra point is good, so the Demons on the board, 48-7. We'll take us a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. 7:48 left in the game. The Demons finally get on the scoreboard with a how long did you say that was? About
I think it was 57 yards.
57-yard. Yeah. Quarterback keeper Sawyer Rice did a great job bouncing it out to the outside where there was nobody. And man, he had solid green in front of him, and Sawyer was not going to be caught. So good job for the Demons to get that goose egg off the board. Nobody ever wants a shutout.
No.
I'm sure the backup defense for the Bombers, they're going to be catching some heavy grief from the starters on that one.
Yeah, that was against their backups, but man, you still like to see them score and keep running their plays and just keep putting that work in. This team is very young. Coach Terry told us last week they're going to be playing a lot of sophomores. Last week as they did tonight. It's a young team. This is a rebuilding process. We're going to keep preaching that. This is it's going to be a long process. Coach is trying to change the culture of the football program and get it back to what it used to be when he was here the first time. They had a lot of great teams. when he was here coaching under Coach Holloway. So it's going to be a process. Just we ask the fans just to bear with this team.
High snap goes over the head of the quarterback. Demons in quick pursuit, and he's going to be down in the end zone for a safety. And that was just that play was doomed from the very beginning as they brought in another quarterback. I think that was a different quarterback back there.
That's like number 19, Stephen Carroll.
And that ball sailed over his head. The Demons were back there to get him in the end zone for a safety. So the Demons now with 9 points on the board, and they'll be getting the ball back. Well, yeah, you know, to touch on what you was talking about, Cody, we got a chance to talk to Coach Terry about that. And he said, man, I knew coming into this job that we had some work to do. And I'm having to change, like you said, the culture a little bit in this program. And that takes some time. You don't just come into a program that has had 2 or 3 win seasons in a row.
Yeah.
You don't just come in and make an immediate impact. And people who are expecting that are delusional. It's just not going to happen. So it's going to take, it's a process, and it's going to take some time. We have some really good seniors on the team, guys that we're going to miss. But we have some good young sophomores on this team, too, and juniors that are going to have to step up and carry this on and make this happen that Coach Terry is trying to implement into this program. And we have all the confidence in the world that he's going to get it going in the right way and in the right direction.
Yeah, no, he said if he knew this team was going to be 8-2 this year, he wouldn't have taken the job. He wants to come in and change it up. He wants to be part of a rebuild, from my understanding, and he wants to take the challenge head on. It seems like from us talking to him, and man, I think they got the right guy. He's a football guy. He's been here at Duncan. He knows what the culture should be, and he's got a vision for it. And I look forward to these next several years and seeing how he does change this up.
Offense for the Demons come back out on the field. Got the ball at the 44, and hand off to Holland. Holland takes it to the far side and picks up a couple.
Yeah, I think he picked up about 2 yards. He was trying to be patient there and follow his blockers. Didn't quite develop like he wanted to, but he got some positive yards out of it. Going to make it 2nd and 8.
See Davion Carr here lined up at wide out.
That's a guy I'd like to see more of. He looks real athletic. He's a good basketball
player, yeah. He hadn't been on the field a lot this year. We don't know if he's trying to get through an injury. Here's a quick handoff to Landon Holthouse. Gets outside, and Holthouse picks up a first down, stays on his feet, still going. Landon Holthouse with a big spark for the Demons. Gets down close to the 30-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Landon Holthouse comes and takes that ball on the sweep and picks up some speed in the end of it.
Yeah, that was a good job by Landon stretching that ball to the sideline. And we were just talking about Davion Carr. Man, he had a good block out here on the edge. So, no, good job by him. I think this is, I don't know if he played football in middle school, to touch on what we were just talking about with him, but he didn't play last year, and I don't think the year before. He's a junior right now, so he's getting used to it, getting into the swing of things.
Rice hand the ball off to Holland, and Holland is going to be stopped after a 2-yard gain. All the starters, it looks like, are still in for the Demons, and Coach Terry is keeping them out there to make them get as much time as they can and play through all this adversity that they've been faced with tonight. 4:51 left in the ball game. Demons looking to put another touchdown on the board. Rice with the keeper to the outside, and he is brought down at the 25. They might put him down at the 24. Good quarterback keeper for Sawyer, and it's going to be close to a first down. But he's going to be 1 yard short. It'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I kind of expect the same thing again.
Demons hurry to the line, try to get the Bombers to jump, and they don't. So Rice is going to look back over to the sideline to get the correct play in. And here we go with a 3rd down and 1. And Sawyer's going to keep this. Stretching the field to the outside. He's got the first down, and he fights down into the 15-yard line. Good, tough run by Sawyer Rice.
Yeah, good, tough run. He hits the hole up the middle on the QB draw, bounces it, uses the speed. They kind of closed in fast, but Sawyer, he carried a couple defenders down with him. Good, big gain for him, and that gets him the first one.
3 minutes and some change working on the clock to end this thing. The Demons looking to score again. They've got 9 points in this quarter. Quick toss to Landon Holthouse. Loses his footing there, but regains composure. Still going down at the 5. He got flags on both sides of the field came out.
Yeah, I think they might get Tavion at the illegal block there. Maybe a blindside block.
Yeah,
I know he came in with the big hit,
Yeah.
so it's either blocking the back or illegal blindside.
Holding is declined. And then the
not targeting, but yeah, it looked like they gave the targeting signal like they would in college. So I don't know if that's the call, but yeah, I think it was an illegal blindside block.
that'll be a 15-yarder. But I like this jet sweep with Landon Holthouse.
I wish we could see more of it early on.
Right, yeah. It just adds it. You know, you got a good athlete like Landon. You get him running full speed, and when he gets a chance to get that ball boy, he's good at really good at finding those blockers and getting behind them. First down and 27. Rice is looking to throw a quick pass out to Boston White, and I think Boston has it caught at the 30.
I think they ended up
Or yeah. Oh, did it come out of his hands?
I think it did come out. I thought he had it too, but it looked like the referee signaled incomplete.
I don't think they gave it to him.
Did he?
No, I guess not. Second down and 27. I thought they gave it to him there for a second.
It was close.
Yeah. Well, when he went down, it was behind our guys. So
yeah,
it
looks like to me he caught it.
2:25 left in the game. Second down and 27. Hand off to Holland. Holland following some blockers. Has some room. Tavion Holland down the sideline over one guy at the 2-yard line. Just plowed over that guy. And Holland with a big run. And that's going to set the Demons up first and goal.
Yeah, good job by Boston White blocking downfield. Well, you like seeing these guys get these runs in and making some plays out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, if anything, it's for their confidence.
Yeah.
It's just to end the game on a positive note. And even if they know the score is, they know they're playing against backups, but at least you can still end the game with some positivity.
Yeah, for sure.
Walking off the field knowing, okay, well, at least we got a chance to move the ball and score some touchdowns. Bad snap. Holland he gets it off the turf, and now he's running for his life. And that was just a snap that went over Rice's head.
I think we got a flag. I think there was a face mask.
I see the flag on the far side.
Yeah, I think it was a face mask.
How about Holland, though, being right there at the right place at the right time, because the ball was over Sawyer's head and there was already pressure in the backfield. See what the ref's going to call. It's going to be two penalties offset each other. A block, it looked like they're blocking the back on the Demons and the face mask on the Bombers. So do that play over again.
Yeah, well, where are we at next week, Rob? Are we at Noble? Noble next week?
Yeah, I think so. We got to go to Noble.
Let's see if we can get some update on some scores here. Looks like
next week at Noble.
Okay. I don't know. My phone's still saying halftime. Noble's 34-30 on El Reno, but it can't be halftime.
No, that game's got to be either over or close to being over. Yeah. First and go here for the Demons. Holland in the backfield with Sawyer Rice, guy coming in motion. He's going to flick this off to him, and it was a fumble. I think we got it back.
Yeah.
I guess really that's considered a pass because
Yeah,
Sawyer forwarded it to him,
Yeah.
and so it would be marked as an incomplete pass.
Okay.
So it'll be second down and goal. And I think that was Tavion Holland coming in motion, or was that Sincere Young?
I'm not quite sure, Rob.
You was trying to find scores, wasn't you?
Yeah, well, I was trying to get the update on this Noble Reno game. That's the one that kind of interests me right now. The other scores, MacArthur up 31-7 fourth quarter against Altus.
Handoff to Chris Couch, and he bounces off of a guy and goes in for a touchdown. With 5 seconds left on the clock, the Demons score again, and you make it. You're going to close the. If anything, they just added a little confidence to themselves. It's not really doing nothing for the score. It's Midwest City has their 15 points they need for district in case the tiebreaker comes down the road. But anyway, the Demons are going to end on a good note, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a safety in the fourth quarter. Bobbled the hold a little bit, was able to get control of it, and the extra point goes in, and it's good. The score is 48-16.
Some scores around the county. We got Marlow beating Lone Grove 20-7 in the fourth quarter. And we'll see if we can get the Comanche score here. Yeah, Comanche's playing Crooked Oak, and they're winning 14-7 right now in the fourth quarter. So Comanche's looking for their first win of the season.
As we said, next week the Demons will be on the road at Noble, and you know that's a game that we all feel like that's a winnable game.
It is.
It's going to be a good game. You can't go in. You can't go in overconfident thinking, okay, finally we're going to get our first win. You're going to have to go and play some ball. Noble's going to bring a team. They always do. But it's definitely going to be – yeah, this is the first team, Cody, that we've played this year that wasn't ranked and had a loss on the record. We've been playing undefeated ranked teams all year. And this team right here, the only reason they've got losses is because they played Carl Albert and Del City. Yeah. Otherwise, they would
two of the best teams in 5A.
Two of the best teams in 5A by far. Short kickoff, and it's gonna. He's got it. Still on his feet. Demons up in him there at about the 45. So we want to encourage everybody to take the trip next week to Noble and support these Demons. They're 0-5 on the season, 0-2 in district play, but they'll be looking next week to turn things around.
That's a game Duncan won last year.
They won that last year right here. And they won that. They won it against a very good quarterback in Fisher, and he's gone. So we'll see what happens next week. We want to thank everybody for joining us and spending your Friday night with us. It was a tough night for the Demons. Final score is 48-16. If you see these guys out in the community, pat them on the back, tell them good job, and that we are still rooting for them. Check out anything going on Duncan this week. Volleyball's going on this week, and I'm not for sure what else is, but you can always go on Facebook page on Duncan Athletics and check it out, and also on their website. We want to thank everybody tonight for joining us. We'll see you next time, Duncan.